Have you ever noticed that you can do so much? You can survive difficult situations. You can just go on and on. Even when you are exhausted, you can take up all the responsibilities and manage them so well when no one sees. And yet, one comment, just one reaction, one person's approval or lack of it, off guards you. You're just shaken from within. Why does this happen? Why do we forget the power that already resides within us? Why do we wait for others to clap for us, validate, or choose us even before we are worthy? Today, I'm going to talk about why this happens and, more importantly, how we can come back gently and slowly to ourselves. This is no motivation fluff, okay? This is just a reminder for you and me. The question we really ask, let's start with honesty, okay? Most of us don't actually ask, who are we? Without validation, we ask, am I doing enough? Am I liked? Am I being appreciated? Am I seen? Somewhere along the way, we lose ourselves to external reactions. And the sad part is, we don't even realize when this shift happened. Second thing, why don't we realize this power that resides within us? Like all the time, we have it. The first reason is conditioning. From childhood, we were taught, be good, you will be praised. Perform well, you'll be accepted. Fit in, you will belong. No one taught us how to sit with ourselves. No one taught us to say, I am good enough. I am proud of myself. Even if no one notices. Doesn't matter. I am proud of myself. We were never taught this or we were never told this. So our brain learned to get wired very early that my worth is equal appreciation and validation from others. The second reason is the fear of being alone with ourselves. That's so scary. I know in this era of social media and so much distraction, being alone is like, my god, I can still recollect this feeling of being alone and feel like a shit. I was like so scared. What is this? That silence was killing me from within. And when life feels overwhelming, you are tired, you are giving more than you are receiving, at that point of time validation feels like a relief. किसी ने तो मुझे अप्रिशिएट किया, किसी ने तो मुझे नोटिस किया. That sense of relief is not equivalent to healing. The third reason is our superstar social media. We see other people moving ahead in life. We are told to compete with each other, be ahead of others, become first in class. So instead of asking what feels right to me, we ask, how do we measure this thing that we are doing? And slowly, what happens? Our inner voice just is silenced over the opinions of others. Now, why do we seek this validation? Let me tell this clearly. When you seek validation, you are not weak. It makes us human. We seek validation because we need reassurance. We want to feel safe. We want to feel seen, especially when you are giving and when you are on the giving side and not on the receiving side. You keep giving and but you don't receive in return, when you are not appreciated for your efforts, when you are holding responsibility silently. But here's the truth, the external validation that we seek is always temporary. It fades, and after that, we just need more of that validation. And that's how we forget our power. Now, the moment of realization, which I would like to bring upon here, is the real shift does not happen when someone praises you. Instead, when you pause and ask, why do I need someone who validate me or tell me I am enough? That's the question you should be asking. I know this question is very uncomfortable because it exposes something very deep within. The funny thing is, when you ask this question, you will know that you have been outsourcing your self worth. Is it not funny? And power doesn't work that way. Power returns at the moment when responsibility returns inward. So, what is the solution? It is not the overnight coincidence, not toxic positivity, not pretending that you don't care. The solution is gentle self return. Let me explain. First, you have to become very much aware of all the feelings that come up when you are really silent. Yes. So, which means is awareness before you act. Start by noticing, not judgment. Notice when you over explain yourself, when you seek reassurance, you feel hurt by silence, you are awaiting appreciation from others. Notice those moments. Be aware of that moments. This awareness itself will start breaking the old patterns. Second of all, learn self validation in small moments, like say you have completed a task today, and instead making that small job getting unnoticed, appreciate yourself, pat your back. Oh my god, this I achieved it. Be happy about it. Be cheerful about it. And instead, for you know, don't wait for others to notice that you have done that job or you have completed the task and they would come and say good job. Start telling to yourself, this was really hard and I still showed up. I handled it with strength. I don't need permission from others to be happy. It will feel strange at first, but believe me, it works. Repetition is the key, and if you keep repeating this to yourself and keep doing this little habit with yourself, you will see with time this becomes your belief, and belief turns into actions. The third thing is the shift question. Now, what I mean by this is replace a question like, do they approve of me? Instead, replace this question with, do I approve myself of what I am doing right now? Or do I respect myself what I'm doing right now? A very deep question. A small shift, but a big impact. Approval feeds your ego, but self respect builds power. The fourth one is keep promises to yourself. Self love is not only candles and affirmations. Okay, self love is when you rest when you need it. When the body is tired, you need rest. Saying no when you really mean to say no. Choosing yourself when the situation is inconvenient. Doing what aligns with you, even when no one notices. And every promise that you keep to yourself just strengthens your power, your authority within. And you very soon with this practice, you will see the difference, my friend. Fifth one is important. Accept the fact that this seeking of validation from others will go away overnight. No, it will not. And it's okay. Growth is not about perfection, it is about awareness and the choices that we make. There will be days where you would still seek approval. There will be moments when you will feel that you're unseen, but now the difference is you know where to return. Now, here's the quiet truth: the power that you are looking for outside is already residing within you. It was always there. You just did not notice it, and it just got buried under expectations, conditioning, fear, exhaustion. You don't have to become someone new. You just have to remember who you were before coming into this world. One day you will realize this. The moment you stopped asking permission, you stopped waiting for approval from others, the moment you chose alignment over applause, that's when life begins to feel lighter, clearer, and stronger. You don't need to be validated to be valuable. You don't need to be chosen to feel your worth. You are already powerful. You just have to return back to yourself. Okay, I think this would have helped a little. I will see you in my next video. Until then, you take care of yourself. Stay cheerful, stay powerful, stay resilient, stay blessed. Bye bye.